Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 2024 Morgan & Peace uncirculated silver dollars. But first, we'll recap the history of this popular annual release, look at the quality of this year's uncirculated dollars, and finally we'll touch on the recently announced price hikes on the part of the US Mint. And I'll share one guy's thoughts on this pricing change that has a large population of creators on YouTube back to clutching their precious silver pearls. Let's jump in. The release of the 2021, 2023, and 2024 silver Morgan & Peace dollars marks a significant revival of two of America's most iconic coin designs, beloved by collectors and history enthusiasts alike. These modern iterations celebrate the rich legacy of the original coins while incorporating contemporary minting techniques. In 2021, the US Mint commemorated the centennial of the transition from the Morgan dollar to the Peace dollar by releasing updated versions of both coins. The 2021 Morgan dollar, originally minted from 1878 to 1904 and again in 1921, features the classic profile of Lady Liberty on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. The 2021 Peace dollar, first minted in 1921 to symbolize the post-World War I peace, showcases Lady Liberty's head adorned with a radiant crown on the obverse and a perched eagle clutching an olive branch on the reverse. Both coins were produced in 99.9% silver and issued in what some would view as limited quantities. Production for these uncirculated coins were limited to 175,000 each for the Morgan dollar and 200,000 for the Peace dollar. While these issues were enthusiastically scooped up by the public, the 2021 Morgan & Peace dollars experienced several quality control issues that caused significant concern among collectors. Reports of milk spots on the issues were commonplace across all the coins in the series. These spots were particularly prevalent on the coins sporting the Denver Mint Privy, making truly Mint State 70 examples of this dollar highly coveted by collectors. Additionally, coins were received with scratches and other contact marks, indicating handling or production issues. For instance, some collectors noted dings on the forehead of the Peace dollars and various marks on the Morgan dollars, which diminished their pristine condition. There were reports of poor strike quality, with some coins exhibiting weak or inconsistent details. This problem was more noticeable on the Morgan dollars, where some details appeared less sharp compared to others. Collectors faced challenges in returning and replacing coins. The U.S. Mint's policy typically involves issuing refunds rather than replacements, which was frustrating for collectors who preferred a perfect coin over getting their money back. Additionally, limited production meant replacements were often unavailable, leaving collectors dissatisfied with their purchases. Following the success of the 2021 editions, the Mint continued the series in 2023 with new issues of the Morgan & Peace dollars. This continuation affirmed the enduring popularity and historical significance of these coin designs. For 2023, the Mint increased the number of coins produced as well, clocking in at 275,000 for each coin, a substantial increase from the 2021 numbers. The 2023 Morgan & Peace dollars faced several quality control issues similar to those encountered in 2021, particularly milk spots, as well as unfortunate strikes and hits. Collectors continued to be unsatisfied with the production quality coming from the Mint. Despite this, the 2023 Morgan & Peace dollars continued to attract significant interest from collectors and setting the stage for the 2024 release. These arrived this afternoon, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm not into making people watch me open boxes to do a formal unveiling. Off the bat, I'm really liking the packaging change the Mint has implemented. This year's package is an attractive blue versus the usual black that we've seen in previous years. While the colors have changed, this year's package is the same size as in previous years. However, it feels a bit smaller in hand. The COA for 2024 is unchanged as well and covers off on all the relevant details for the Morgan dollar. One of the worst problems with the 2021 and 2023 releases was the interior tray's lining. It always reminded me of that fake grass people use on model train sets. Filaments from the lining ended up everywhere and inspired a rousing game of, is that on the coin or the capsule? The updated clamshell is a welcome improvement. Will you look at that, Morgan, though? I don't care that these coins are expensive, and there are enough of them that they'll probably never be worth much. Classic Morgans are a beauty because of time and lore. These are beautiful because they showcase the skills of our modern mint. The strike on these dollars is razor sharp, and the relief of both Liberty and the Eagle pop off the fields. This is my first chance to see the quality of the coins I received from the mint, and I have to say I'm happy with this Morgan. Now on to the peace dollar. Peace dollars were the first coins I started to collect as I transitioned from stacker to collector, so while they are not as popular as the Morgan, I still have a really soft spot for them. Liberty has changed a lot over the years, and I'm a fan of the mint reflecting the diversity of the American experience in the images of Liberty they produce. The vibes of the Peace Scream Art Deco, and along with the 1935 Connecticut Tercentenary half dollar, the Peace dollar sports one of my personal favorite eagles ever. And here we go. My first thought is that, sure, this dollar lacks the character that only time can impart on a coin and that you'd expect to see on a 1921 high-relief peace dollar, but it's awesome to hold this version and think about just how beautiful the original version of the coin was a century ago. For potential 1921 peace dollar shoppers, this coin gives you ample example of what to look for in a quality coin. The cheek is the first place you need to look at for wear and damage. However, if you move from the cheek to the hair that covers Liberty's ear, you'll see the element that can make or break a peace dollar for me: wear and weak strikes on Liberty's hair, which in my experience can be noticeable even on examples grading mint state 63 to 65. While the peace dollar will never have the gravitas of the Morgan for most collectors, it really is a beautiful coin, and the mint really captured the very best of it for this release. Finally, let's touch base with the July 2024 price increases. From my perspective, the US Mint increased the prices of silver coins due to several key factors. Primarily, the surge in the spot price of silver, which reached a 10-year high of over $30 per ounce, significantly influenced the decision. This spike in silver prices resulted from a combination of increased demand, economic uncertainty, and geopolitical factors driving investors towards precious metals as safe haven assets. Additionally, rising production costs contributed to the price hike. The costs associated with minting, including raw materials, labor, and transportation, have escalated, necessitating the adjustment in pricing to maintain the mint's operational viability and to ensure the quality of the products. There is a lot to tease out here for sure. One thing I know is that I'm struggling to understand the drama that we've seen here on YouTube for the last week. There has been talk of boycotting the mint. Others claimed a lack of morality for raising prices. I mean, really? It's immoral to raise your price? That one is too far down the rabbit hole for me to understand. Anyway, while I find it entertaining to see folks get themselves all bent out of shape over the increase, I also think this increase is much to do about nothing, especially after the bout of inflation that we're gradually emerging from. Or look at it this way. Silver is up around 30% year to date. Are folks who have been holding silver going to forego those gains if they look to sell around these prices? Exactly. There is no way in hell that would happen. But yeah, Let's take the piss out of the mint for what in the long run will be an insignificant pricing change. But let's play devil's advocate here for a moment. However, if I'm going to give the stink eye to the mint over a price increase, they really need to address some of the quality issues these coins have seen in previous years. I think if quality is an issue as coins are delivered to collectors, then that price increase starts to look a bit unreasonable. Let's call it here. If you enjoy and find value in numismatic content like this, do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe buttons. Catch everyone next time. Cheers.